I am Penelope Peña and I'm going to talk about astrophysics. Astrophysics is a space science that uses laws of physics and chemistry to explain the birth of the universe and how stars, planets, and galaxies form and function. The differences between astrophysics and astronomy is that astrophysics explains the birth of the universe with principles of laws of physics, and astronomy is a non-scientific form that uses connections between human behavior and the alignments of the stars and planets. Now I'm going to talk about 5 discoveries made by astrophysicists that I found most interesting. The first one I found is the discovery of the first potential habitable exoplanet made in 2010. Orbiting around the red dwarf star, this exoplanet is 3 or 4 times the mass of the Earth. It's located in the star habitable zone. This means that the exoplanet could potentially have an atmosphere and liquid water. The second discovery I found was the first observation of gravitational waves made in 2015. 100 years after Albert Einstein's discovery of the formulation of the general theory of relativity in 1915, gravitational waves were detected using LIGO from 2 colliding black holes. Now I'm going to show you a part of a video explaining the function of gravitational waves.
Gravitational waves were predicted by Einstein about 100 years ago, and they are dynamical perturbations in the fabric of space-time, ripples in space-time, if you will.
A ripple in the fabric of space and time, the same way as a ripple on a pond is a ripple in the shape of the surface of the water.
Nobody really believed that you could ever detect them because the size of the effect is so small. 1,000th the diameter of a proton.
The third discovery I found was the LIGO's detection of the first ever binary neutron star collision founded in 2017. LIGO detected gravitational waves in light from a collision of 2 neutron stars about 130 million light years away. This discovery helped to learn more about where heavy elements like gold and uranium came from. Much of the gold on Earth comes from these collisions. The fourth discovery I found was the first and second detection of the interstellar objects as they passed through our solar system in 2017 and 2019. The first known interstellar object that passed through our solar system was discovered in October 2017. This interstellar object, that is known as 1/Oumuamua, has an unlike shape from the rest of our solar system. It is believed that it has a reddish hue. The second known interstellar object that has passed through our solar system was discovered in September 2019. It's known as the 21 Borisov. It was classified at first as a comet, but it's actually the first interstellar comet discovered, and it's still rotating our solar system right now. The fifth and last discovery that I found is the first black hole picture in 2019. They used a horizon telescope. This was the very first direct picture of a black hole. The supermassive black hole located in the galaxy M87 is 6.5 billion times bigger than our Sun. Now, I'm going to show you a short clip explaining the black hole.
This is the first ever image of a black hole, released by the Event Horizon Telescope collaboration on April 10th, 2019. It shows plasma orbiting the supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy M87. The bright region shows where plasma is coming towards us, and since it's traveling near the speed of light, it appears brighter when coming towards us and dimmer when going away. This is called relativistic beaming. From the images, scientists can tell that the plasma is orbiting clockwise. It takes around 2 days for the plasma to complete one orbit. Here, we are looking at the black hole using electromagnetic waves with a wavelength of 1.3 millimeters, radio waves. This was the part of the spectrum used to make the image because it can show us the features close in to the event horizon, and it can pass through the accretion disk and interstellar dust to reach our telescopes.
Now I will introduce the 5 famous astrophysics that I chose. The first one is Nicholas Copernicus. He was born on February 19, 1473. Copernicus' groundbreaking argument was that Earth and the planets revolved around the Sun. This led him to make a number of major astronomical discoveries. The second one is Galileo Galilei, an Italian astrophysicist. Galileo Galilei provided a number of scientific insights that led to the foundation for future scientists. His investigation of the laws of motion and improvements on the telescope helped further the understanding of the universe. The third one was Giovanni Cassini, was born on June 8, 1625. One of his biggest accomplishments was using a method outlined by Galileo to make measurements of light. The fourth one is Sir Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was born on January 4, 1643. He established the three laws of motion and the law of universal gravity. One is Jacob Cornelius Kapteyn, born on January 19, 1851. Kapteyn was not the first to use photographic methods in astrophysics, but his scientific vision and capacity of carrying through large programs made him a figure. It's very important to learn about astrophysics. It helps us understand where we came from, where we are going, and how the Earth is changing through time.
My name is Santiago Infanzon, and today I'm going to talk about astronomy. Some important discoveries about astronomy, famous astronomers, and also their discoveries. First of all, we can define astronomy very briefly by saying that it refers to the study of basically everything beyond Earth's atmosphere. When anyone mentions outer space, I do not know about you, but all that comes to mind to myself is something big, something huge, something that is unreachable for most at the moment. The universe is a constant reminder to me on how small us and the Earth actually is. When compared to astrophysics, astronomy is in a way a broader piece of or branch of astronomy. Astrophysics studies physical processes associated with the celestial bodies and the intervening regions of space, discussed further in the presentation by my partner Penelope. Astronomy has new discoveries almost every day, and many. A recent discovery is a newfound asteroid, 2021 PH27. This asteroid is now the new fastest rotating asteroid around the Sun with an astonishing 113 Earth days, which is very close to the fastest planet or object, which is Mercury, with only 88 Earth days. Most recognized astronomers is Galileo. He was a very famous astronomer born in 1564 in Pisa, Italy. Galileo was mostly known for creating the hydrostatic balance. This hydrostatic balance used to the present day, and it's a very astonishing discovery he made back in his days. Discovering the faces of Venus. Discovering the faces of Venus opened the mind of many other astronomers and is now known for being one of the most helpful discoveries made by an astronomer. Also, he discovered the 4 largest moons in Jupiter. And this is astonishing to me because of the technology he had back in his time. I personally learned numerous things in this project. For example, I did not know nearly as much as I know about stars and constellations before this project. Before this project, I didn't even know 1 or 2 constellations. Now I know many more. I think this project expanded my knowledge by giving me much more unknown information about stars, constellations, astronomy, and many other unmentioned facts or ideas. I think this was a very fun project, and I hope to work on a similar project in the future.